Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, your Volk TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of misjudgment. Trying to recover this vehicle, I thought I would bring the what does this look like? What kind of bug does this look like? A praying mantis or something? I don't know. It looks like some kind of a bug to me, but I didn't quite get close enough. So, I need to move it a little bit closer. Let's, actually start it up. Make sure the lights are on. And I can't drive this thing with the anchors on. I have to get it just a little bit closer. No, don't tip it. Don't tip it, my friend. I'm experimenting with what vehicles to use in this terrible, awful place. Okay. Now, can I reach? Oh, yeah, that's easy to reach now. Did that not become unpacked? It almost looks like the goods didn't become unpacked. Why is it just... It's giving me the front of the truck, but not the side of the truck. Look at that. I want the side of the truck! Oh, select winch point. That's why. Oh, I should know this by now! Alright, come over here. Hold the winch. There we go. You're all good to go now. You wanna stop? Okay. I am going to... Oops. I'm going to... Am I in a weird place? Do I want to keep my anchors on? No, wait. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Release the winch. Stop the engine. I'm just gonna stop the engine and change trucks because I can lift those things up on my own. I'm on, make sure I'm on a decent flat area. I am using, and I was using the goods in order to get on a flat area. Okay. The rocks are a little bit dangerous, as you could see. All right, from here, I'm experimenting. This is, quote-unquote easy mode. It's actually just normal mode game. But I am using all paid DLC vehicles. So, yeah, I don't have to worry about tipping the crane. And it's the American crane, so I can actually lift things with the crane and not have to do the old Russian crane trick. It's, the old Russian crane trick is you lift with the winch, not with the crane itself. Alright, good enough. And restore the crane, and maybe let's grab a little fuel. Stop the engine while I try to figure out where the refuel button is. Where's the refuel button? Oh, don't tell me the other truck isn't close enough to refuel. It's not close enough to refuel? Are you kidding me? I'm desperately trying to get it close enough without going over the crackly ice. I still can't refuel. Now I can refuel, right? Yeah, there it is. I think. Stop engine. Why can't I refuel? I can change trucks. I have fuel with me. Refuel. Okay. Why can't I refuel? I don't want to move that other truck any closer because I'm afraid it's going to go into the ice. I'm wasting fuel trying to get it close enough to refuel. I'm taking a slightly different path here. This is all experimentation, and it's got comedy of errors so far in this location. Let me tell you. Okay, this is about as close as I'm going to get. No, I still can't. Oh, well, the heck with it. Oh, do I have to? I don't have to turn on the engine to refuel, do I? Let's turn on the engine to refuel. Is that my problem the whole time? No? Okay. Not refueling! Just driving on. Oh, the rocks are gonna kill me here. That's what tipped me last time. Yeah, I'm not sure. I was experimenting to see, can I use this truck for certain things? Can I use the Jeep Wrangler for certain things? And so far, I'm not impressed. Getting across the river, this is going to be a better truck than the other one. Than the big heavy one. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a good truck. It's all these rocks are a problem. I got to stay away from the slope because I hit the rock on the wrong side and off I go. I tipped this one. I could have avoided it, but I panicked and turned the wheel the wrong way. Oh, where did I not go? You. I didn't go there. You. No, go away. You. Go away. Thank you. I am going to get a task done today. During this hour, I'm determined. I'm going to get a task done. Those rocks look troublesome. Go up here. Even though this slope also looks troublesome. Use the rock to help keep me from tipping. There we go. That's how the pros drive it. Could you imagine trying to do this with like your starter trucks? These are all paid DLC vehicles, so-called OP vehicles, and they're not OP. They were OP in Michigan. They're not so OP here. Very soon, by the time you watch this, the next region may be available. It's supposed to be available in mid-April, so it's almost certainly available by the time you watch this. If you're watching this on YouTube, good work. Well, thank you, Chubby. I appreciate any kind of positive feedback I can get. All these rocks are going to be the death of me. I don't want to just power over them, even though I feel like I should, because I I'm afraid I'm going to tip if I do that. Something to... I'm stuck with a rock on the middle of me. This thing is more maneuverable than the big ones, of course, but that doesn't mean that it's much more maneuverable. The mastodons, sometimes you see narrow areas through the rocks and you think, oh, there's no way that'll fit through the rocks. And it won't fit through the rocks, but it will get through the rocks because it just drives over them on one side. Okay, now this is the tricky spot. Where can I cross here? What looks like ice I can cross and what looks like ice I can't cross? I can usually cross ice if there's like rocks in it. Slow down, slow down, slow down. So that to the right of me looks bad. Here, at least in this region, ice and snow seem to be good enough. You can drive across the frozen river if there's ice and snow on it. That's not the case in one of the regions, one of the further regions. You will get crackly ice underneath snow and underneath rocks and stuff. Fortunately, I've got a little bit of experience undulating back and forth, trying to shift my weight properly so I don't tip. Because when I first started playing this game, I never did figure out how long. If I do 100 episodes, I started to do these last time, and then I tipped the vehicle, probably because I was trying to do math in my head. If it takes 100 episodes per region, which they will be regions that will take considerably less than 100 episodes, because they're only a couple maps and they're not nearly as horrible as this map. I know there's some pretty short ones. There are also ones that are even longer, going to be longer than 100 episodes. So probably worst case scenario, hydrate. If I take 100 episodes, if I take 100 episodes, I do publish 5 episodes per week on YouTube, which means 20 weeks to do one region. There's, let's say, 50 weeks in a year. I gotta concentrate on where I'm going now. So that means 2.5 regions per year. So 18 regions would be 18 plus 9. No. Divided by 2.5. Okay, divide by 4 and multiply by 5. So let's say there's 20 regions. Divide by 4. No, wait. Divide by 5 and multiply by 4. I can't do the math! Somebody do the math. 2.5 per. So 2.5 regions per year. 2.5 regions per year. Okay. I can't do it and concentrate on this at the same time. Sorry. I'm supposed to be up there. I'm not even close to where I'm supposed to be. Anyway, it's a long time. It's going to be a multi-year playthrough is what I'm getting at. So in 2 years, I could do 5 regions. So in 6 years, I could do 15 regions? Is that right? Yeah. So it's going to be multiple years, like 7 years, till I get this whole thing done. So I've got lots of time to get better at this. And I know people who have played through the. Whoa! No! 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 Again! Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna try something else. I'm going to take out this vehicle, customize it. Put on, what does it have on? A flatbed? I'm not going to use the flatbed. The other one probably shouldn't have used the flatbed either. I am going to put on the, take off the flatbed, put on the sideboard bed. Okay. Now that I've done that experiment and it's failed, welcome everyone to hell. Okay, where am I going? I'm getting out of here. Going along here. And I'm not giving up on that cargo because I can't get, part of my 100% is I don't delete cargo. I don't delete cargo. I don't delete trailers. I try to get all the cargo off the map, all the trailers off the map. I'll sell all the trailers. So, which is part of the reason why it took me 100 hours in Michigan, because now let's just go buy this other one. Go that way and across there. Let's try over here. The rocks were just too much for me. I think this is going to be a 2-vehicle. Now see, this is very narrow through here. This is the type where if it wasn't icy, I'd be able to drive over the rocks on the side. But I don't think I'm going to be able to drive over the rocks on the side here. And this is a bad slope. And these are rocks here. How far did I get? Okay. Let's come down here to the water, through here. Now I'm pretty sure I can't get across there. Okay. I saw your, oh dear, your commiseration, Chubbs. I appreciate it. Not surprising, though it is. Ugh. I really don't want to have to go all this way around. Oh no, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. Back up here. Get the metal beams. Come back here. Now I lost all the buttons. I don't know where I'm going. I was erasing buttons thinking that I was erasing the buttons up to where the metal was. I wasn't. I was just erasing all the buttons at my destination. buttons meaning waypoints. I am not crossing there though. I am crossing. Oh, come on. Erase. No. Erase. You gotta get the angle right. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Come across here. And now I think I can cross like here. And across the big ice sheets. Something like that, maybe. All right, let's try this. All right, Chad. I know what the problem was. There we go. Now we'll make it. Yeah, okay, so I've convinced myself this is going to be the vehicle I use for everything. Why did I put that right at the intersection? I know not to do that. The problem with this vehicle is it's very heavy. And so I really am going to have to learn where the ice is, and I'm not good at learning. Not at my age. I'm not good at learning. I am going to hydrate though. Don't tip over because I let go of the controller. Alright. I still love the game. I just hate this region. So far, I've hated this region. This is episode 22. And I don't feel like I'm nearly a tenth of the, or a fifth of the way to where I need to get to. I haven't even completed any task yet, I don't think. It took me 20 episodes just to finish all the scouting of this one map, and then there's a second map. I don't think the second map is as long as this map, though. Oops, clench horn! Trying to brake. Make that turn. I smell something burning. I think someone's making toast or something somewhere. I don't think it's the engine in the game that's burning because I'm smelling it in real life. If you hear me scream and the stream ends, that's because I'm running out of here. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. My roommate came out to see what it was, but she's got allergies as bad as mine. She couldn't tell. Well, I'm seeing through this task. That's the last thing I do. The apartment burns down. I'm going to see it through. You may never speak to me again. This might be the last episode. My dying wish will be that somebody posts this to YouTube. Everybody's laughing at me. Somebody has to know my password. Who else knows my password? Actually, for reasons to make things easier and separate them better, my YouTube channel is a special kind of channel. The YouTube channel I post these things to is a I can't remember what they call it. But it's not a personal channel, it's like a business channel. So I could authorize somebody else to actually edit things on the channel. But I'm not. This is a one-person enterprise. See, this is going a lot better. Did I recover the other vehicle? I think I did. If not, I'll recover it. This way, huh? I think I could go to the right, but crackly? No, not crackly. The crackling you're hearing is the ice sheets. Which you have to be careful of because they're like rocks. Okay, now this is the dangerous part. Is this crackly or is this not crackly? Let's get some speed going. No, I can make it here. Okay. Oh, I can't make it here. I can't make it here. I can't make it here. Come on, you can do it, buddy. You can do it. Get across there. Get across there. Get across there. There's absolutely nothing. Nothing. There is nothing to winch to, I'm sure of it. Nope. I do have a trick I can use if I need to. And I'm hoping I don't have to. I'm very slowly. I haven't come completely to a stop yet. I got up to speed, I got through half. See, this is what I mean about using this truck. That's why I want to use the other truck. I did get one of these trucks already stuck somewhere. Stuck bad that I couldn't get out of. This one I'm getting out of. Yeah, who cares about the damage? I'll fix it later. Okay, I seem to be out of that mess. I'm going to stop the engine. I'm going to look at the map, and I'm going to try to memorize where that is. Oh, it's like dead center of the map. Which way is north? This way is north. Take a picture. I could take a picture. Where was it? Across here? Let's, yeah. This is a no-go zone. Right here. Don't go here. And I'm gonna actually snap a picture there. Actually, I'm gonna put a marker there. I can see where it is. I won't ever come back to it, but there. Okay. Don't try to cross there. Don't try to cross here. That is not good. Well done. The thing is pretty good. And there's still crackly stuff, but it's it's mostly I'm not getting traction because of the ice, not because I'm falling in the water. And I don't think there's anything that would make crossing the ice easier, like putting chain tires or something on it. Maybe I should try one with chain tires, because I think I can get half chains on this thing. Now see, that's horrible ice to the left there. You can tell that's horrible ice. Whoa! Physics! I'm in low. I should actually get out of low. Put it back in automatic. And if I actually have to rev the engine up to get through something, I'll be able to. Could I not have driven along the right instead? Probably. You mean, you mean across here? Rather than across here? It was this part that was the problem. So, was there a way for me to get across here to here? And then I still have to get up here. So I could have approached from this side. Is that what you mean, Chubbs? Approaching from this side over here? Because the garage is here. I would have had to still find a way to get across the river here to come across. The question is, okay, option A is go to the right over here. Option B is just go to the right of this part and then continue up that way. Do you mean option A all the way around, or option B just to the right of this little piece of water? And I know what your next I know what your next chat is going to be. It's going to be, wait a minute, which one was A again and which one was B? Okay, now how am I getting across here? How did I say I thought I could get across around that way? Just to the right of this piece of water, just to the right of this piece of wedge of water. Is that what you mean? Because I think where I bogged down was here. Let me check my captures. I can't tell unless I open it up and the screen will go screwy. Just to the right of this wedge. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, because I think where I bogged down was here. I would have had to find another place across. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't I bog down in this area here before I got to this piece of water? I don't remember. I'll have to check. But right now the question is, how do I get across there? To there. I can go along the water here and across, or I can just YOLO it across there. And you know what I'm going to do is YOLO it. Oh, that's not even crackly ice. See, you can't tell. You can't tell what's crackly and what isn't. That was perfectly fine ice. It looked like crackly ice, but it wasn't. Whoa, 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 whoa. This way now? If I had the map, see, this is the thing. I watch other people play, and they're like, "Oh, I've played through this game 27 times, and so I'm going to teach you how to play through the game." But then they don't put down waypoints, and it's like, you're not teaching me how to play through the game when I don't know where you're going. That's not good teaching. Your experience means nothing to me if you already know where to go. I just got into a conversation with someone about Civilization. I also play Civilization, in case you're interested. YouTube.com/@RollCageTV. He was commiserating with me because I look in the documentation, the Civilization documentation, and the Civilization documentation is written by people that already know how to play. And so they write the documentation not realizing that what they say is not clear, because it's perfectly clear to them because they've been playing Civilization for 20 years or however long the series has been around. Actually longer than 20 years if you include the board game. So it's like, oh, there's a turn of phrase, and I don't remember what it is now. But it's, you know, it's information for the people that already know what is going on. And it's like that. People play through this game trying to show you, oh, here's the best way to go. But if they don't lay the waypoints, I have no idea where you're going. Oh, I see that you're crossing the river. Where is that you're crossing the river? Oh, it's safe here, they'll say. It's safe to cross the river right here. Where is right here? I can't find that on the map. Oh. Even if I went to maprunner.info to get an actual look at the map, I wouldn't know where that was. To get a 3D view of the map, I wouldn't know where that was. Okay, can I fit through the rocks there? I think I can. Anyway, I'm an old crabby man. That's one of my pet peeves. I get to play the old man every so often. Every so often I act my age. Not that I act maturely or anything. I act my age by complaining about things I can't do anything about. Why, when I was your age, we used to write documentation that made sense. I actually did in my software. I do have a multi-decade long career writing, not games, but writing commercial software that, you know, packaged up that we had to sell to clients. And I worked with the documentation people who were purposely not the developers. The people we had doing documentation were not developers. So it was a good mix of being able to tell, okay, wait a minute. What is that in there? There's a flag there. What is that flag from? Okay, well there's the Razvani right there. I'll send him over to where that flag is. I can figure out which one it is. Okay. And now see what I mean? This bridge isn't going to be all that helpful. There's no other bridges. Wait a minute! What did I forget? I forgot to pick up the iron! I'm gonna deliver the iron bars here with the iron bars. I forgot to get them. Oh sure you don't get to see a grown man cry every day, do you? How far back are they? They're back pretty far. They're all the way over here. It's actually pretty funny. All right. Back I go. How did I get across here again? Which way was safe? I don't know. I'm not looking at chat, Chubb. If you're saying anything to me in chat, if anyone is saying anything to me in chat, I'm not looking at it. I don't see it. I don't know it exists. Okay, it's not that far back, fortunately. But I was wondering, why am I going up this hill? I got around there. Why am I going up this hill? That made no sense to me. Oh, that's why. Because that's where these are. I should set up song requests. Wow, I hate when that happens too. You know what? Song requests wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know how to do it with... No, actually, I do know how to do it with... I would have to look some stuff up. But it would only be song requests. I would not use any kind of public songs. It would have to be songs that I have... you know, if you're thinking of a song that you heard on the radio, I wouldn't be able to do that. Because this goes out to YouTube, and it would be flagged, and then the YouTube episode would be restricted. But I could set up song requests for songs that are royalty free. That I could do. You hate when that happens too. Oh, it's okay. We're laughing with me, not at you. Not, lol. What I used to say all the time to my cats was, when they did something stupid, don't worry, Tuna, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing about you. Oh. Yeah, you're not laughing at me, you're laughing about me. Yeah. And it was Tuna who would do the silly things. Although Sardine did get her paw caught in a place once, and I felt so bad for her. She was just sitting there. She got her paw caught in the back of a kitchen chair where it's slotted, and she got her paw caught there, and I felt so awful. I had to, like, very delicately lift, and of course she wants to pull her paw, so with one hand I have to hold her paw so she doesn't hurt it pulling it out, and with the other hand slide it up, and she's like, ah, you know, and it's like, no, come on, I don't want to have to saw this thing off. It's plastic anyway, I wouldn't be able to saw it off. Just to free up your paw, and you'd freak out if I did that and hurt yourself even worse. But I got her free. And I didn't laugh at her either, or about her. I felt so bad and panicked that she was going to hurt herself. Yeah, she was a little cutie. My two cats, Tuna and Sardine, they were so... At the vet, Sardine was a terror. Such a terror that they put a warning on her. They put a warning on her file that was in bold letters with all caps and maybe italicized, but it also was highlighted in yellow highlighter. Caution may bite. That's what it said. It was right on the top front page of her files that everyone knew And she was an absolute terror. She'd bite, and if she couldn't bite them, then she would she would use biological warfare on them. I'll just leave it at that. And how am I going to do this? But at the apartment, she was such a sweetie. Whereas Tuna at the vet was so completely docile. But with me, he was just like Sardine at the vet. He was not going to take anything from me. He would bite me at home, but at the vet, he wouldn't bite anyone. Now, he wouldn't bite me hard, but he'd bite me to get attention and stuff. Pretty hard, but, you know, he would let me know. But Sardine at home was a complete sweetie. So, it was weird how that worked out. Anyway, those are my two cats, Tuna and Sardine. Tuna I lost last summer, and Sardine I lost 2 springs before that. 14. She used to be 14. So last summer would have, yeah, something like that. She was 11, he was 14. She was a year younger than him, and she was born with a bad kidney. And so we had to give her fluid treatments every 3 days for 7 years. All right. Now, here's the secret of the Russian crane. You don't try to lift anything with the crane. You lift everything with the winch. So you get it about where you want it, and then you attach it, and then you just hold on to that winch button. Come on, you can do it. If it looks like it's getting stuck, it's not getting stuck. The winch is mightier than the crane. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna rotate it around. A lower view. Okay. Lower it down some because it's a little bit too high. Rotate it around. And now you'll see when I turn the crane, notice it immediately falls down. See that? Immediately falls down because the crane cannot lift it. That's close enough. All right. Restore the crane. Pack the cargo. Always pack the cargo first. And let's see. What time is it? I'll lay out the path back again where I came. Where am I going? Okay. And then before I actually get there, I will... And how did I go? I'm actually okay this way. This way, right? Through here. Across the snow, across there, there. There. Let's see what time it is. I might just have time. Sardine actually died on Tuna's birthday. So he was an only child when we first got him, and then he was a year old when we got her. I say we, he was my cat, but if it wasn't for my roommate, I would have never been able to take care of Sardine. It took 2 people to take care of her. So, and they were her cats as much as mine. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, she died on his birthday, and because he was an only cat, he was not thrilled to have another cat in the house. So after a while, they started to get along, but I joked that that was his birthday present, being an only cat again. Although he did miss her. He got over it quick, but he did miss her at first. Anyway, both black cats. I still tell people, first of all, always adopt. There are far too many strays out there that need adoption. Always adopt. Always, you know, spay and neuter. But also, please consider adopting a black cat, because they are the hardest to adopt. Which means they are the most likely to be, well, I won't say what they're most likely to be. They're most likely to never be adopted. And so yeah, black cats, they're beautiful. If they're in a public shelter, there's bad lighting, so you can't even really see how beautiful they are. But they're quite beautiful. And some people in America, you know, some people consider them bad luck. But in fact, some shelters, during the months of September and October, they will not let you adopt black cats. Or during the month of October, at least, they will not let you adopt black cats. Because what people will do is they'll adopt them just for, like, Halloween pictures and then try to take them back. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I've got the goods. Stop the engine. Cargo management. I get to sing finally for the first time in this game. Oh, this better not have a second phase. If this has a second phase. Yes! Oh, I like the music. Oh, I like the music a lot. Not bad, Iceman. Come spring, we will not be stuck without connection with the other shore. Yeah, come spring. I got bad news for you, buddy. It's never becoming spring here. 4,000 buckaroonies. That's not enough, but I'll take it. Anyway, let me make it morning here. And then I'm going to end the episode here. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. Let me get a good picture of the both of them. There we go. Oh, why did it start the engine? No. Stop the engine. Stop the engine. Don't change trucks. Stop the engine. Drop the menu. All right, folks. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I still got many hours to go. If you're watching too many, way too many, there'll be more opportunities to listen to an old man cry. Don't worry. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next YouTube episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is I live in Minnesota, but Minnesota's hard to type, so type Iowa, because it's the same time of day in Iowa. They're just like 5 years behind, but it is the same time of day, so you'll get the right time zone. If you live in the UK, though, it is 6 hours later, so that's 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK. And you think America's messed up with its imperial units. The UK uses half and half in both for different reasons, metric, imperial. They're even more messed up. In New Zealand, that will be 0600 the next day. So those are the times, those are the places. So Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you then.